All right, let's talk about confidence. We all know it's something we absolutely need to get by in this world. I mean, if you don't believe in yourself, who will, right? But here's the thing. There's a right way and a wrong way to do confidence. And the wrong kind, well, it can lead you down a really bad path. Today, we're going to break down how to build the real deal, the kind of authentic confidence that actually leads to success. So let's just jump right in with the big question. What is true confidence, really? Is it about putting on a good show? Is it about looking the part? Or is it something much, much deeper, something you have to build from the inside out?
Okay, here's our roadmap for this whole thing. First, we're going to tackle mistaken confidence. Then, we'll get into the right mindset. After that, we'll look at the dangerous trap of arrogance, followed by the importance of knowing who you are, and we'll wrap it all up with why we all have a need for others.
All right, first up, mistaken confidence. This is all about the incredibly high cost of trying to fake it till you make it. You know the drill. You can put on a show, flash some fancy clothes, borrow a nice car, maybe even beef up your resume for a job interview. And hey, it might even work. For a day. But that kind of act has a really, really short shelf life. Sooner or later, the truth has a way of coming out. And when it does, that entire fake foundation just crumbles.
And this right here just lays it all out so clearly. On one side, you've got this fake confidence, the whole do one, say 10 mentality. It's all just hype, exaggeration, a big, shiny outer shell with not much inside. But then you look at true confidence. It's about saying it as it is. It's this quiet, solid belief in what you can actually do based on real, hands-on experience.
So, if that fake confidence is just a trap waiting to spring, what's the alternative? Well, that brings us right to section 2, building the right mindset. And it's all about grounding yourself in what's real.
So here it is, the core of it all. The right kind of confidence isn't about some pep talk you give yourself in the mirror. It's about believing in what you can actually do. It's about trusting the skills, the experience, and the knowledge that you have genuinely worked for and accumulated over time.
And this right here is such a powerful idea. Real, authentic confidence isn't something you can just switch on. It's a result. It's what happens when you put in the work. You can't just wish for it. You are literally forced to get better every single day to earn it. But, there's a really fine line between healthy confidence and, well, destructive arrogance. It's so easy to cross. To really understand what happens when you do, we're going to look at a very powerful, very personal story. You can see the whole story play out right here. It's that classic rise and fall. He starts at the absolute top, full of pride. But then that pride morphs into arrogance. He starts looking down on his studies. He stops trying. And what happens next? He fails. That pride completely shatters, and it's replaced by intense shame and isolation. It's such a cautionary tale.
And hearing it in his own words, wow, very grandiose. He was on top of the world. He started believing his own hype. But that confidence wasn't based on what he was doing anymore. It was based on something he'd already done in the past. And that right there set him up for a huge fall.
I mean, can you imagine? The emotional fallout was just devastating. The shame was so intense that he literally cut himself off from the world, deleted his friends, and just hid for an entire year. This just goes to show you the real, incredibly painful consequences of letting confidence turn into arrogance.
Okay, so how do we avoid that trap? How do we keep ourselves in check? That brings us to the solution, developing this self-awareness to truly know who you are. It's all about finding that delicate, crucial balance between confidence and humility.
And this is just so important to get right. These two things have to exist at the same time. Being humble doesn't mean you have low self-esteem, not at all. And being confident absolutely does not give you a free pass to be arrogant. Think of them like two sides of the same coin. You need both to be a whole, self-aware person.
You have to remember this. Whether you're riding high on a big success or feeling crushed by a failure, neither one of those things is you. They don't define your worth. What really, truly defines you is your resilience, your ability to get back up after you've been knocked down. That's what counts.
And that brings us to our final piece of the puzzle. This might just be the ultimate tool for staying grounded, the ultimate check on arrogance. It's all about recognizing our fundamental need for other people.
Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds completely backwards, right? We're taught to think that power means not needing anyone, but this idea flips that whole concept on its head. The key to staying humble, to staying connected, is to always operate from a place of needing the people around you.
And when you stop and think about it, it's true everywhere you look. You're never just an island. At your job, you need the company. If you're the boss, you desperately need your team to do well. In a relationship, you need your partner. We are all completely interdependent. And realizing that isn't a weakness, it's actually a massive source of strength. So here's your alarm bell. This is the big red flag. The second you start thinking to yourself, I don't need them, whether it's your team, your partner, your friends, that is the exact moment your confidence has spilled over into dangerous arrogance, and you are probably heading for a fall.
So what's the end game here? It's all about creating win-win situations. This mindset of needing others isn't about making yourself smaller or weak. It's about understanding that real, lasting success only happens when everybody wins, when you benefit and they benefit. That's how you build things that last a lifetime.
And we'll end with this last powerful thought. After everything we've talked about, building real confidence, staying humble, needing others, at the end of the day, the ultimate responsibility is yours. You can't let other people's praise make you arrogant, and you can't let their criticism destroy you. This is your journey. You own it. So think about it. What's one small thing you can do today to build a more authentic confidence?